Hi there and welcome back to Techie Anshi, where we discuss data and visualization concepts. Today in this video, we will look into bins in Tableau. We will see how you can use them, why do you really need them, and learn to build a histogram in Tableau using these bins. So let's begin and let's dive into this video. Bins are used in Tableau to create discrete fields from continuous measure values. Bins are basically range of values that one can create from measure values to know the variability of a particular measure. Let's take a quick example. Suppose you have a measure whose minimum value is 0 and the same measure's maximum value is 100. You can create bin from this measure. These bins can have values like 0 to 20, 20 to 40, 40 to 60, 60 to 80 and 80 to 100, which means you have 5 different bins which can store values of these ranges. This way, from a measure, we are able to create 5 bins, which is basically a dimension. Now, the size of the bin can vary based on your requirement. In case you are looking for a bin size that's 20, then the above fits well. However, if you are looking for something which has a bigger bin size, say for example 50, then you will only have 2 bins. One for the ranges 0 to 50 and the other for the range 50 to 100. Tableau also gives you an option and suggests the optimum bin size, but it is up to you and your data as to what bin size you want to choose. Now, the question is, why would one need a bin? If you want to look at the structure of a continuous variable by plotting a histogram, then bins are really useful. Histogram is basically a bar plot that is created to see the count of number of observations. Using histogram, you can see how the values of a measure are spread. Let's look at a quick example of this in Tableau. For this, we will head into Tableau and begin with using our sample superstore data. We are first going to connect to our data, which is going to be the sample superstore data in this case. So I'm using this save data source, which is the sample superstore data, and under orders I can see these are my dimensions and then these are my measures from discount to order count, right? Now if I pull in the profit, right, and just right click on this, go to create and then click on bins, right? This is how I will be able to create bins. As you can see, it's giving the name as profit bins and it is suggesting me a bin size which is 283. So my bin size can be close to what is suggested or it can vary based on what I need. So let's just pick right now 250 and click on OK. Now it has created, as you can see, a dimension from me from these measure values. So if I pull this, you can see it's these ranges of values that's created. So from minus 6750 to the positive values, right? All the profit values are there here. If I pull the order ID onto rows and then say count of order ID, I can clearly see that in the range of all the profit bins, most of my profit is in this middle portion, right? From minus 250 to 250. This is where my all orders are lying. So you can use that and then click on edit and you can change the size of the bin. So your bin size can vary from 250 to 1000 or anything else. So if you pick 1000 over here, you can see the histogram changes and shows me all the orders with that particular range of profit. This can vary, it can be 3000 or anything else. Now this is a manual process, right? As you can see, I'm entering this bin size and doing this. You can also do this by variable, we'll see that. Let's first go into quantities and also create a quantity bin. Okay, so let's just quickly select this and pull it onto the column shelf. As you can see, the quantity bin as the max is going in the range of 10 to 15. So 0 to 5, 5 to 10 and 10 to 15. That's the quantity maximum ordered, and it shows the order IDs. Right now, if I go ahead and create, right click on the quantity and click on parameters, create parameter, it will create me a parameter with type integer. It will give a maximum and the minimum value based on whatever value is there. And if I choose 15 over here and just pick up step size of 5, you can see this is created. I can give a current value as well. Let's just pick 5 for now, right? And then the display format, right, it can be anything, so you can just choose based on what you like and click OK. As you can see, this parameter is now created, right? You can right click on this parameter and show this parameter on your sheet. If you change this, nothing is going to happen, right? You need to enable this parameter into the bin that you have created, right? So for that, what we will go ahead and do is, right, you can change it. Let me just quickly do a small change here and just change the step size to 4. So then 0 to 5, 9, 13. Yeah, I think this is better. So you can change the step size as how you would want to. Now what I need to do over here is to use this parameter that I've created into the bin. So I will go ahead and edit the existing quantity bin that I've created, and I will use the quantity parameter instead of that. As you can see, now the bin size is 1, 5, 9, 13, so on and so forth, right? You can just change it as you would want to. You can have the bin size for the profits as well. So if I put the bins for profit, the field that I created, and then if I edit this field, I already have the profit bin size that was created in the sample superstore data, so I'm not creating this again. So if I show parameter for this also, I can just go ahead and use the profit bin size here, click OK, and the parameter can now control the value of this particular value. So as you can see, this bin sizes are changing and all the values that are coming for this particular order ID are shown here. You can change the maximum and the minimum value as well based on your requirement, and as well as the step size. So this is how we are able to give the bins also a dynamic way to select the ranges rather than having it in a static form, right? This is all about bins in Tableau. I have covered everything from what bins actually are, where are they used, why do you really need to use them, and we also learned to create a histogram and also saw how you can create bins in Tableau and then make sure that they are able to take variable values as ranges, right? I hope you enjoyed this video on bins. If you did, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I have a lot of nice videos on this channel. Please do also check them out, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I will see you on the next one. Until then, bye bye.